Hopefully this connection works. So yeah, literally I have to wrap up Christmas tonight. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it one present at a time. If you still have presents to wrap, I feel ya. I've had so much going on that even the days that I planned on wrapping, I was unable to wrap. Planned on getting about 20 of them wrapped every night. And then I had different things come up. You know, my daughter was in labor, and then I was helping with the baby, then take care of the grandbaby. So there's a lot that's been going on. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle, and I'm a mom of 12 amazing kids. I am number 13 on the way, and that's another thing that might be just slowing me down. Tonight I'm at a girlfriend's house. She let me use her home to wrap our gifts up in, so that way no one suspects anything. And she's got a beautiful home and a beautiful family. One that I just wish I could emulate, but maybe when my kids are all grown, I can do this too, right? We can all hope for that. You see all those bags behind me and boxes and bins and all that? Yeah, presents everywhere. Those are ours. Get those wrapped so that we could start counting down the chore list for Christmas. I only have a couple more things to get at the store and a couple more food items I need for the next couple of days, and then we will be set. How are you doing? Are you ready for Christmas? Do you have a million presents to wrap still? I literally don't have anything wrapped. Hopefully I could get it done tonight though. Hopefully that would be really great. So just let me know how many presents you have to wrap. If you're ready for Christmas, if you're wrapping crazy like I am, I mean, I could just let this run so that you can just visit with me while I wrap and sort, but that might drive you nuts. So I don't really know how that would work. I'd probably better off to do. Oh, Blackheart, I'm so sorry. Oh, so difficult shopping. You can do it. Be sure to have your list of eat and many stores you have to go to. Oh, fingers crossed you get that done because then you got to wrap it too. Oh, bless your heart, honey. Hopefully you don't have to wrap for as many as I do. When you have a family as big as mine, you kind of got to get some kind of a head start. So I'm going to do the best I can. I mean, we had our good morning and we got to hang out with my grandson this morning. And then we went to church. Church was only an hour. We just had a Christmas program. And then after church, we got all of our chores done so that we'd be ready for when my daughter, and she brought the new baby over to our house. I got some great pictures. I can't wait to post those from when she was there. And we just had a really great time visiting with her. And then that kind of made me get over here just a little bit later. And I still got to do it, and I'm dreading it. But if I can do one package at a time, if I can do a minimum, you know, I was listening to Kat Brewer. She was on live just a little bit ago, and I was listening to her, and she said if you could just wrap, sorry, not wash. If you could wrap, reminds me of the dishes, right? Dread. If you could wrap like 3 to 5 presents, and then if you feel any strain in your back, just stand up and stretch. And if you feel you need to take a little break, take a little break. And I'm gonna I'll just go from then and get it. We'll great. Plans are gonna get kind of switched around that we usually do for the next 2 days of other people's family. Yes, I did. I'll be doing a video on that. Well, technically I didn't, but yes, I kind of did. Oh, sweet Angie, it's Angela. It's so great to see you. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. I would not want to have to do that right now. Do you have custody of your kids at this time? Let's see, it's my first Christmas with just my kids. Yeah, at least you're not without your kids. That'd be hard. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. My daughter was divorced a year ago. She never thought she'd get remarried. Her life, first baby, but it's hard when they have to use some of her extra to help her have a time this weekend. And in fact, I said that I would share her story, and because that's awesome, Angela. I'm so grateful for that. That is so much easy. Yeah, I've actually been with Fly Lady Cat for years. Well, no, for a year. And she's been my mentor for almost a year. And I've been doing Fly Lady for years since the year 2000, I think, maybe a little bit before that is when I found Fly Lady. I was in a homeschool group, and that was we each shared kind of some of our favorite things about that we were working on or working with, and that was shared. So I started doing Fly Lady, and it really worked for me, and I just kind of went up and down. Sometimes I wouldn't. And then I got to where I got in a desperate need for it. Like I couldn't live without it anymore. And then I found Kat, and she's just changed my life. I found her from listening to a different YouTube channel, and the lady was showing Fly Lady Kat kind of mentor her through a session and a project that she was working on, or like cleaning up something. Oh, that's wonderful, Angela. That's awesome. You're so lucky. Yeah, so then I was fortunate enough to, she said that the next person who commented gets that she would mentor, because she had one drop off. She was only doing 3 at the time. And then I was the next one. I mean, I typed as fast as I could, got it in there. And I just barely beat, oh, I can't remember who, but now she's also her Fly Lady. So I just think that's so funny. But hey, let me tell you about my daughter, because my daughter just gave birth 2 days ago. She was the one that was born the first day of winter, which is the 21st of December, and she had a magical delivery. When I have a client, I have been a midwife in the past, but with so many kids, I kind of put that under the shelf. But you know, the process of birth never changes. The same problems keep coming along, and the same naturals come along. I mean, there are certain things that can happen during pregnancy that are different than what I've ever had to deal with, but the actual delivery hasn't changed. And I'm still good at it. It's just a gift I get to have, I guess. I actually was with her on her first delivery, and her first baby, but on for fun. So she'd been seeing a regular OBGYN, for a relationship or report of someone you could go if they pick up something I missed. I don't want to be so close to the situation that I so, so that would kind of put a little sore spot in there. But I stay. I think the appointment knows if I'd just stay with her and the baby, and he wanted to have a C-section, and that just scared the bejeebers out of her, all that stuff. So I told her, go ahead and let him put the balloon in. We'll get this started, because he was saying like that her fluid levels were low, that her dying, and that her heart rate wasn't where he wanted it to be, and he was just thinking it was problems. Well, the thing is just so you know, she gave you her shared it with you, and also, but she gave me permission to share. Well, so she went and they go straight over there, but she was like, I haven't even showered, I haven't even eaten today. I don't want to go have a C-section. I'm not ready for this. This isn't what I was looking for. And I said, honey, you don't have to. You know, we'll just, you know, you got the balloon in. As soon as you're at a 4, you're going to go into full-blown labor. So don't worry, it'll happen. Let nature take its course. And so we had stopped by my midwife's and got a special combination that she has that helps with labor. And we just went shopping. We went to the Meadows Mall and returned a few things, and she paid a payment on her card, and she tried on clothes, and all the while, she's feeling contractions and stuff from that balloon being put in. And then she went to, we went to, we figured out that, well, we needed lunch, so we went and ate, and because she hadn't eaten yet, and so now by now it was lunchtime, so we went and ate. We also went by Costco because she told me she had 2 white towels and 2 hand towels and like 4 wash rags, and I was like, that's not enough. We gotta go, let's go to like somewhere where we get a bunch of white towels and all that stuff. So we went to Costco and we got a big bag of rags, the utility rags, and then we went over to the towel section and got 4 large white towels and hand towels, and then like I think it was 12 rags that were well, I guess it was only 4 or 5 rags of the nicer ones, but those were so perfect for us. So then we went back to her house, and her husband was getting ready to go to work, so she told him, about what happened and that she needed the balloon in and all that. And the bottom line is that when a baby is 40 weeks old, the fluid in your uterus is going to be lower. It always is after 38 weeks. And the heart rate's going to vary. It wasn't at a dangerous level, so it didn't matter. And of course, when you're 40 weeks along, the placenta is going to start calcifying. That's just the way it goes. Okay, I think we're back. I think it's all right. Sorry so much time has passed, but hey, it doesn't look like that on the actual recording. So if you're there, you could come on back and I'll finish my story, all right? I just while I was waiting for the phone to charge just a little bit, I set out some of the toys on the table. I'll have to show you those. That's really fun. Anyway, so I was telling you the story about my daughter, and she's having her baby, and that she got home and she told her husband about what had happened and about how that she would let him know that because he was wondering if he should go to work or not. So she just told him, yeah, go ahead and go to work, and I'll let you know when the balloon falls out, and then we'll determine whether or not you want to actually come home at that time or not. So he was in agreement with that. And it's good because it's his first baby. He'd probably be a little antsy, so she didn't mind having him just wait a little bit to figure out for sure if she was going to go into labor or not. Because at that point, her balloon hadn't come out. So, and I don't know if you know what the balloon is, but they just insert this little tube, and then it has like a little bubble at the end, and when they attach it inside, then they just kind of pump it up with this little pump in their hand, and it just makes it to about that size, or that size, so they can actually start dilating the cervix. Well, so we had eaten, and here we were, and she took a bath, and she felt really good, and she could feel contractions, but nothing big, right? And then we decided to go do let's see, while we were at her house, the balloon actually fell out. It was like an hour or two later. So so she called her husband and told him, well, she texted him, and then I texted my husband just so we could kind of keep chart on it. She said she was gonna go shopping, and we were gonna go get some stuff. So we went to Target, and we went to we went to Target, and we went to Ross, because she told me that she didn't have any baby blankets. Like, she had ones from Maverick, which is her little boyfriend before, but they're all like boy blankets. I'm like, no way, you're having a girl. We have to go get girl blankets, because we never had a shower or anything for her. She just wasn't up for it, and we just didn't get it together, and I don't know, it just didn't happen. There's just too much going on. So we went over to Target and to Ross, and at Ross we just found a jackpot full of cute baby blankets. I just bought her like 5, and they were just really adorable. And then we went to Target. We were walking around Target, and by then she was getting a little grumpy, and I said, well, are you hungry? Because by then it was like, I don't know, about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And so we went and ate at this Thai restaurant that she really likes, right? So we're eating, and she's like, yeah, I definitely can feel something's going on, But then she was feeling pretty tired after dinner, so we went ahead and went home, and I said, well, I'll check you when we get to the house, and after we get the laundry going. So we got the laundry going, switched the towels, and then I put the blankets in, and then I checked her, and I was like, holy crap. Here we just been walking around. Here we just been, doing whatever she wanted to do and she was game for. And she was dilated to an 8. So she, in just a couple of hours, had gone from a 4 to an 8. So like, I think it was like at 6 o'clock maybe that she lost it. I can't check it on my phone. I have it all written down on my phone. And then at 8:45, she was at a 8. So we called her husband. We called my husband, which is her dad, just because he's a EMT paramedic, so it's good just in case you have an emergency that we need more help and hands with, that he's there. And so so then we called the couple people that she wanted to invite, and she just started rocking and rolling, and it was just really a beautiful process. And she'd been laboring good, and she'd been having really great contractions. Her husband got home, he started rubbing her back. It was really a beautiful, beautiful situation to watch. It's just like nothing you've ever seen. And so here she is rocking in the bed, and I just realized she doesn't have any plastic on her bed, so we're gonna need to line this, you know, this bed with plastic. So I check her. It was about 10:30. I check her, and I'm like, okay, well, you still have a little bit of a facement to go. You got just like one little spot that needs to, a bag of water's protruding. So why don't we have you just go take a bath for a little bit, just see if we can't knock out that last little bit. Well, I had in my mind that her just walking to the bathroom could finish off that to allow the baby to pass through. But she felt like going ahead and taking a bath, so she went and got into the tub, and her husband was in there, and there was nowhere for me to sit, so I just kind of stayed out of the way just for then. And because I'm pregnant, so I'm a little beat up and sore from running back and forth and making sure she's got all the drinks that she needs and all the herbs that she needs to take and all this stuff. And my daughter was in the tub, and I was telling my husband, when you take the sheet off, put the plastic on. It took us a minute to find where she had the plastic wrap. Well, it's called Visqueen, like you would line for painter's cloth. And so I said, put this on the bed. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh my gosh, take the sheet off, put it on. Well, I'm just working with that. I'm getting ready to come to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I hear, Michelle! My son-in-law's calling for me. And I'm like, I run in there. And here's my daughter. She's holding her baby. She said she just sat there, just because I always tell my girls, if you've never felt the baby coming out, you should check, and you can feel it when it's getting close, and that gives you a lot of hope. So she put her hand down there and she checked. That might be too much information for you, I don't know, but she checked and she could feel it. She's like, oh, that feels like the bag of waters, and oh, that feels like a head. And then the next thing she knows, the whole head's out, and here comes the baby. She just picks the baby up, puts her on her shoulder. I walked in, and she's pulling the baby out of the water. She didn't intend on having a tub birth, but it worked out, and she was just blown away. And the baby just was perfect. Her APGAR was high, and it was a full 10 in 3 minutes. And she just did phenomenal. And I was just so excited for her. Her recovery is going beautifully. Her health is great. Like I said, she all the kids did for a little while, just for about an hour. Any more than that's probably too much for her. Plus, it was a long drive across town. But she was probably just feeling anxious to get out of the house, and so it was really good to see her. And then just all those that happen in that situation are, it's just, so I don't know if you heard me say that it was, she had one little place that was stinging, so we put bag balm on that. It's really great for any of those places. And, while she's laboring, one thing I do that's different than a lot of midwives do is I have a pot of hot water or a crock pot of warm water, try to put ginger in it, and I just take the cloths. I have a whole stack of cloths in there, and just one at a time through each contraction, I'm just holding that compress right around the perineum to the anus, just to make sure it doesn't blow out. I'm just giving it a little bit of support, and oh my gosh, it's just like heaven. And she's just like, oh, that feels so good. Thank you, Mom. So gracious. She was saying thank you through the whole thing. I don't have clients that usually do that, but she was just thanking her husband and thanking me and thanking everyone for helping her through the whole thing, through all of her contractions. Honey, it's okay. But she did so good. I was just even need me. And my little joke always, there was no one there when you made the baby. Don't actually when you have the babies on here about because it's pretty. I'm gonna come show just some of the fun things that we've got for the grandkids and kids. I don't want to show you too much because watch the busted, but my I found these so cute for my grandson that was born earlier this year. He'll love that. And I got that for my granddaughter that was just born 2 days ago. And I went ahead and bought a third one for my baby because they were so cute and you don't see those all year long. So I thought I better hurry and get one. I got these for my grandsons. Totally cute. Got those at Costco because they're always saying, airplane, airplane, bus, bus. So they're going to be really excited to see they have a bus and an airplane of their own. Got this for my little girl who's 9. I think she'll have a good time with. We got these for the twins. So I guess I am showing you a little bit of stuff. We got that for my 11-year-old boy. And then the rest of the stuff I'll just have to get out and show you later, I guess. So I'm going to sort all this stuff. I mean, I could sort it with you here. It's only a 20-minute video. I could just sort for a little bit. I don't know. Do you have any questions about that story I was telling you? Do you have any questions about the present stuff? And would you like me to just go ahead and sort some of my stuff while you're there? Would you like to watch me wrap? I mean, just seriously, just ask a question and you can do that. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, because sometimes that helps, so they'll keep showing my videos and then you guys can see them easier. But just let me know. I'll just wait for a minute or two and then I'll go ahead and, sorry, I'm trying to let them have their privacy, but have some light. Well, anyways, it's been great visiting with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that story. If you have any questions or comments, you can post those below. And then just know that I have so many fun stories to tell you. I cannot wait. I'll start those in January about my births that I've had. And then you will get to... I am out of breath. I think I have... just when I get up and start moving and up and down, it just does something to me. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm pregnant. And I think I have adrenal fatigue, and I just need to take my stuff for it, and I haven't. But I think it's a lot, too, just because I'm pregnant, and the baby is so up in my lung space that I'm just like, ah. But I feel fine. I don't feel like I'm in a bad place. You know, what I need is I need help wrapping these presents. You want to come on over here and help me wrap these presents? That's what I need to do. I need to get that done. So I'm going to get started on that and see how many I can get these wrapped. And then maybe the OJ and the COT. I'm not sure what the COT is. I'm up about... I don't know, however long it takes to do these. That's what I'm going to do. I usually go to bed about 9 o'clock. I usually can't stay up much past there. Oh, cream of tartar. Yeah, I got that at my house, not over here. I have taken that before for that. I saw Dr. Berg and a couple other keto doctors recommend that for adrenal fatigue, and that's got to be what I have, because I took the ashwagandha and it really helped. The problem is I ran out of it, so I need to start taking it again so that I don't lose out of breath so much. So that's about all. and then I'll just finish laying out these presents, wrap them up, and then I will get to talk to you soon. But like I said, be sure to leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments. Like this video if you did, and subscribe so you can see more. There's a little red button that says subscribe on it. I think it's over here, but it might be over here. And there's a little bell to it if you just want to be notified, because you never know when I'm going to get on. I try to do it I used to try to do it at an exact time, but it's more like just Monopoly, right? You just, whatever dice you roll, that's where you end up. So that's all I've got for today for now. I'll take some pictures of this. This is kind of fun, but we'll see you soon. Do you live in Las Vegas, Blackheart? I'm sorry, I don't know who Blackheart 21 is. Who are you, Blackheart 21? Are you in Vegas? Oh, duh. I'm at the street right next to my street, so I shouldn't be hard to find. So I know who you are now. Once you said on the baby's account, I knew who you were. I just forgot that Blackheart was your name up there. So yeah. So I'm a-rapping. So I'll text you after this if you want to come on by. All right, ladies, we'll see you soon. Take care. It's good to see you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.